student graduated from PPE, Pendidikan Psikologi Pendidikan Islam. Alhamdulillah. Thank you, UMY. Thank you, Indonesia, for this opportunity.
So I was so hesitating between to be back to homeland, passing by 4 flights, 20 hours flight. So and go, and at the same time between also to I was so hesitate between also to start. This is the start. I have to start my study and my journey in doctoral PhD. So thanks to PPE and all the classmates and professors and friends from international students who were with me in the UNIRES. So they encouraged me to be patient and you have to start. So and I realized that if I start, my mother will be happy.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you again in Wonder Home Podcast. Still with me, Shifa Amin. And tonight we have very good company of the new graduate.
Yeah.
Al-Hadfa Al-Abid,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
She is from Algeria, pursuing his PhD degree here in Universitas Muhammadiyah Yogyakarta in Indonesia. We'll talk about your experience studying here in Yogyakarta and also probably your dissertation as well. But first of all, let's start off from how do you know about Indonesia, about studying in Indonesia, in Algeria?
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, thank you for the invitation. But Shifa, or the Professor Shifa or Dr. Shifa, my supervisor. Okay, Indonesia is very known country for us as Arab, and in Algeria especially, it is the biggest country or Islamic country, and I like it from when I was young. So one day I saw a dream that I am teaching in Indonesia.
Really?
And I forget this dream. So after years, one day I was thinking to apply for scholarships. I apply for many scholarships. I have been accepted by 3 scholarships.
Okay.
One of them is in Turkey.
In Turkey?
Yeah, and 2 in Indonesia. One of them in Al Muhammadiyah Yogyakarta.
Okay.
So I was so happy, and without any hesitating, I have chosen Muhammadiyah Yogyakarta to study, inshallah.
Why not Turkey?
Turkey, I don't know. At that time, really, I didn't even. It was a dream to study in Turkey, but at the time, I chose Indonesia really because something related to that dream when I was
a dream.
Something by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Okay. Inshallah. And then you have no family. I don't know whether you have family members that live in Indonesia or friends that you have connected to Indonesia before, or not at all.
Yeah, no, not at all. Yeah, I don't have family here. Okay. But I heard about UMY scholarships. So I have a friend from Yemen. He is Tarek. His name is Tarek. He has a YouTube channel, and he announced about this scholarship of UMY. So I directly applied for this scholarship, and Alhamdulillah, I have been accepted.
Yeah, beautiful. Then, because let's say you are alone from Algeria. There is no, I don't know whether you are aware of any Algerian students here, probably not connected yet.
Yeah, there is no.
What makes you have courage? Yes, I got scholarship, but sometimes people are declining since they have no connection with Indonesia or with somebody in Indonesia. What makes you have a courage to go to pursue that dream?
Yeah. As I told you, something strange, which was that dream, and something pushed me to Indonesia. Also, at the same time, the kind of people here are so humble, smiling, and life is very simple. And you see something that react Islam itself. And when you look for Indonesia as a country and as a nation, you feel that the Islam is really, let's say, you can feel Islam and see Islam in the characters and how they behave, and the different beautiful mosques, and also teaching Quran, and all these things really encourage me, because this field, let's say it's like my cup of tea. I like the studies. The Quranic field and teaching Quran, and the nations and here that are interested in learning Quran, and there are many Hafiz in Indonesia, and I like this field so much. So I feel that I can find myself in this.
But you grew up in let's say pretty uneducated family. You yourself is also Hafizah.
Yeah, Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah.
And usually people's reference of studying Islamic studies or Quranic studies are going to Middle East countries, whether Egypt, Saudi, or another part of the world. Why pursuing Islamic educational psychology? Not to the Sharq al-Awsat or to the Middle East and then to Indonesia.
Subhanallah, yani. I always feel that there is a relationship between psychology and Islamic studies, and maybe I could find this relationship something practically in my dissertation. Maybe we will speak about, which was about tafsir. So I find that really I like to make a connection between a psychology and tafsir as a part from the Islamic studies. So one kind of this tafsir called psychological interpretation, for example, at-tafsir an-nafsi lil-Quran al-Kareem. So I find maybe it is like a window to go through and make deep research about this field. So PPE or Psychology Pendidikan Islam, it was like a chance, an opportunity to start my research journey.
You pronounce it perfectly. Psychology Pendidikan Islam.
This is the first time maybe. Islamic education and psychology.
Okay, probably in the first two semesters we conducted online since pandemic, things like that. But finally, you decide to go here, and you come to Yogyakarta. How you adjust yourself to new environment, educational environment, the city itself, how you navigate to adjust yourself.
Frankly, I like to know and be familiar about the different cultures, food, and way of thinking, and daily life, how it is. So I like life here in Jogja, exactly, and I see different foods and different culture and different way of treatment. Maybe let's say the personality of the Indonesian man or woman, Indonesian person, is someone is more let's say not nervous like the Algerian one. The Algerian ones,
really?
Algerian one.
You are so confident. There is no nervousness in your.
No. But if we compare and
in general,
in general, the personality of Algerian man, you can ask everyone. You feel that everything should be taken as a serious. Yeah, not taking things are as it is. Okay, yeah, so serious. So I like here the way of behaving people. Everything should be take step by step and yeah, take it easy. And this is what really changed in my personality when I passed this journey during this time or period. Yeah, Alhamdulillah. Yeah.
Jogja is well known as slow living city.
Yeah.
Take it
Alhamdulillah. Slowly, step by step. Yeah, especially in my journey of dissertation and
Dissertation writing.
Alhamdulillah. Yeah.
Okay. It's pretty different. What is the biggest challenge for you to come here that you feel it's pretty difficult for me to deal with? Is there anything? Yeah, food is okay for you.
Yeah,
You see,
yeah.
people are fine.
Yeah.
But is there anything that you have?
I think,
Or-
yeah. There are some struggles, but the most important one is language because I couldn't
language.
learn. Yeah, I couldn't learn Bahasa Indonesia or Indonesian language. So I try sometimes practice with my friends, but at the same time I prefer to speak Arabic. I don't know or English because. Sometimes مخارج الحروف is different. What we call in tajweed or in مخارج الحروف because as I'm teacher of Quran, yeah, so I'm so rigid in speaking or pronouncing the Arabic language correctly when we read Quran. So when you say kha or ha or something like this, so I always be trying to, even my students. They shouldn't make mistake when reciting the Quran. So I feel that that's why I prefer most of the time to speak Arabic, al-Fusha. That's why I was not eager to. The problem is me, not the language itself. But I was not so eager in to learn Bahasa and go deeply in this language. Yeah. But I like it, and sometimes I laugh. This word I like. This word I know. Alhamdulillah. Yeah.
Is there any word that stick in your head you can master it? I know these words in Indonesia.
There is a food that I like.
What is
It is Aceh food.
Aceh.
It is called randa.
Rendang.
Yeah, randa. I like it. So delicious.
Sound.
Yeah, that's randa. Yeah, I like it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Originally from Sumatra, from West.
Sumatra.
All around Sumatra.
Mashallah. Yeah.
With
Mashallah.
rendang.
Yeah.
Everybody like it. You like
Yeah.
it, guys? Rendang. Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Language.
Yeah.
But it's easier. Usually, if you master, for example, if you bilingual, let's say you can speak English, Arabic, then master the third or the fourth language.
Yeah.
Must be easier if you are willing and
Willing. Yeah.
surrounded by
Yeah.
language. All right.
Maybe I will learn it later.
Because you're focused in, I need to finish
Yeah.
my study.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah. Now I have time to learn more. Inshallah.
okay. Now let's move on to discuss a little bit about your research, things like that.
Yeah.
You mentioned earlier that you exposed to study the Quran in Algeria, and then come to Indonesia, try to make a connection between Islamic studies and scientific studies. Then, what makes you interested? What was your dissertation again?
The comparison between الثعالبي الجزائري تفسير الثعالبي الجواهر الحسان and مراح لبيد which is تفسير by البنتاني نووي البنتاني الإندونيسي الجاوي
Nawawi Banten, orang Banten. Okay.
Banten.
Okay. what makes you what the interesting part that okay, this topic, if I study the psychological aspects,
Yeah.
tafsir is interesting. What intrigue you, make that you want to take a deeper study on both figures?
Yeah, firstly, let's say that there are many psychological topics in Al-Quran. So if we interest in such topics and analyze them, we can discover this ourselves through Al-Quran, and this is what we call tafsir al-nafsi. Discover ourselves, know how to behave, something related also to the thinking and reaction towards some actions, etc. And this is what we need in daily life. For example, when we speak about sabr, sabr is a very important topic. So how to be saburin, let's say in Arabic, how to be patient, and this is really included in Al-Quran and many verses in ayah in Al-Quran. So especially in Surah An-Nur, which was the pattern that I chose in my dissertation. Surah An-Nur include many topics that related to psyche, soul, and how to behave with ourselves, how to challenge ourselves in controlling desires, how to for example, how to behave with others and the characters, etc. There are many topics, so we need it in our daily life and in society in general. In Surah An-Nur, you can find also, you feel that they are like laws that control our lives. Yeah. But from the psychological point, means everything related to psyche and soul, and how to struggle ourselves to be the good patterns at the end, as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants us. Yeah.
Okay, let's say Surah An-Nur, or the topic of sabr, for example, or other topics. What we, let's say, what kind of new understanding that we can get after you studying deeper the comparison between Nawawi al-Bantani and Ath-Tha'alabi?
Yeah, it is what we call that Nawawi al-Bantani alayhi rahmatullah and Ath-Tha'alabi, they reflect their knowledge, let's say cultural, social, psychological background in their dealing and analysis of the verses. For example, Ath-Tha'alabi was so interesting in the let's say psychological topics from the external, not internal, so from external side. However, al-Bantani interesting in this the topics of Surah An-Nur from internal side. How change ourselves from in the internal side. He treat with and analyze the topics with reference from the different point of view. Yeah. So, for example, let's give for example. Al-Bantani lived a long time far from Indonesia because of colonization in that time.
From Indonesia.
Yeah, he is Indonesian, but
in
he lived a long time in Al-Hijaz, and he wrote his book Tafsir in Arabic. And when you read his Tafsir, especially in Surah An-Nur, you feel that he is like suffering because he is far from his loneliness. And sometimes he mentioned patience in every topic of Surah An-Nur. Patient, and we should be patient, and we should struggle against ourselves. Maybe the topic of struggling, he tried to reflect the struggling against the colonization, because colonization make him far from his country. However, Al-Thalibi was so interested in social al-Islah. Yeah.
He is part of the Islah in
Algeria, because
Islah means for those who are not that familiar yet.
Yeah.
Islah movement is initiated by Muhammad Abduh.
Muhammad Abduh, yeah.
19th century. And spread all over the world. To Egypt as well.
Yeah, because Al-Thalibi lived in time or period when the French colonization resulted in many bad, let's say, habits that spread in social Algerian society. So he interested in al-Aqidah and Tawheed and fighting the bad habits in that time. That's why he's so interested in external or social reform, al-Islah al-Ijtima'i.
I see.
Both of them, Al-Thalibi and Al-Bantani, were Sufist.
Sufis.
Yeah, Sufi. So, but each of them has like discussing these topics from a different angle.
I see. I see. So their cultural background, their social background influenced their approach to the Quran as well. Although both of them are have Sufi orientation, mystical orientation, but then different social, for example, the idea of Islah and reform movement in Egypt, colonization, and Nawawi al-Bantani, longing for the country that make the internal part is stronger in them. Okay, that's for the dissertation.
Inshallah.
If you are interested, hopefully gonna be published soon as a book.
Inshallah.
Okay, and then how is your experience with let's say because we have work on the readings of the text and then discussing the dissertation as well pretty long time. How do you experience with teachers, professors? They are pretty harsh on you. They're helping you. How you experience with the academic atmosphere in the university?
Alhamdulillah, I feel that my teachers and professors like my family. I'm learning. I make mistakes and I'm learning at the same time. So I was so let's say rapid. I want to finish the dissertation, but what I learned from the academic atmosphere in Indonesia in general or in PPE, Islamic Education and Psychology class, is to be patient and to be more subjective. Like this, subjective? Objective in my research, in my writing, and to read lot different articles and papers, and also I learned a lot how to apply for publication or submit for papers in different international journal. So I learned a lot from my professors, and they were so patient with me. Alhamdulillah, it was very nice academic experience for me, and I want to repeat it again.
Take second PhD in international relations.
My friend. Inshallah.
Okay.
Inshallah.
Inshallah. Okay. After going through this, the study, the interaction with people, professors, teachers, probably what kind of enrichment, whether new knowledge, new skill, new insight, or something that you really learn from this whole process?
This whole process, what I've learned is first of all, how to treat, or let's say how to behave with the academic atmosphere in general, and about writing.
About writing.
Yeah, I tried this year, or last year, 24. I tried. Let's say I find myself, because of this good experience, find myself. I have written about 5 articles,
Wow.
five papers. So it is for me, really, it is achievement. Yeah. So writing itself, writing skills, I feel that I improved myself in this field, alhamdulillah, and I'm still learning, inshallah, to
Okay.
be better, inshallah.
Yeah, hopefully this whole process already equipped you and all other students very basic skills of
Yeah.
research, of writing, of publication, things like that. Hopefully beneficial in the near future.
Inshallah. And also at the same time, what I've learned in from Jogja or Indonesia is the way of teaching Quran, because
Teaching Quran. Okay.
I visited some 2 or 3 universities in Jogja here. I feel that there is like a different way of teaching Quran, not like Al-Jazair.
Really? What's the difference?
What we call the collective التعليم الجماعي
التعليم
here
الجماعي
in
Indonesia.
in Indonesia. The
Whereas
Imam
in Algeria الانفرادي
انفرادي, yes, there is جماعي, ولكن but they try to in Aljazair something like be more let's say to concentrate with individual itself. تلقين one by one.
تلقي one by one. One by one.
But in Indonesia, what we call التلقين الجماعي or teaching التعليم الجماعي makes others the students see the mistakes of the other, so they can correct each other.
Oh, the peers, they can correct each other.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah,
it's not
and
only
also,
relying only on the teachers, but also can be in group. Each one of them can
and
correct
I've
each other.
seen this really applied in Masjid al-Muhammadiyya, the masjid of university.
Oh, Masjid University.
I hear and I see the sisters there how to teach, mashallah, in Ramadan, like halaqat, different circles. Really something make me wonder, mashallah, I like it. So in Aljazair, also the second point, the interest in مخارج الحروف, الصفات, how to be
precise.
Precise. However, in Indonesia, concentrating in الصوتيات. المقامات, to read Quran that make you feel the verse. For example, in Aljazair, when you read the professor,
one ayah, for example, how Aljazair focus on, how Indonesia focus on.
For example, if it is the first session of Quran and in tajweed or in talqeen, it's something like this. In Aljazair, you start أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. صدق الله العظيم. They don't concentrate in a thought. The حركة means each letter should be like this, like this, like this. However, in maybe in Indonesia, they start with make the Quran, you feel it. اقرأ باسم ربك الذي خلق. It means that you trying to feel the ayahs, and you feel something different. Because why? I feel that the Indonesian people want to understand Quran more since it is in Arabic. So they interest in tafsir, the meaning that make them influence in themselves. However, in Aljazair, especially in my village, they interest how to read exactly okay, no problem. Meaning you can go to any tafsir, no problem.
Oh, they
you
already
have to,
know that.
yeah, you can go any tafsir and you can understand meaning. But you have to read like this, makharij, sifat, without interest in maqamat and sawtiyat and
I
That's why the Indonesian students always may take the, let's say, the first. They are the best in the competition, the international competition.
in the
مسابقات التجويد. And last year there is an Indonesian children in Aljazair. He came into Aljazair and get the first the best
winner.
The first winner, and he got Umrah. MashaAllah. So alhamdulillah, there is like a different methodology in teaching Quran. And I'm thinking to interest in such field and make a comparison, inshallah.
Interesting.
Inshallah.
Can be further study to do research on, or you can also take something that for you positive and then apply it there. Same thing. Lack of the makharij al-huruf. You can also apply it here.
Inshallah.
Then the future, what it looks like for you.
The future is calling me.
You will be staying here, go back to Aljazair, or you'll be back here.
Inshallah.
Shaykha.
Inshallah, Shaykha, ya Rabbi, inshallah. Okay, I was planning to be back to Aljazair, first of all, but because I like the Quranic atmosphere here and the Islamic studies interest, they are interested in Islamic study in many universities, especially in Arabic. So I visited one of the most important experience during this journey. I visited University of Dar es Salaam in Gontor.
Dar es Salaam, Gontor.
And they asked me maybe to have like experience there. They said they suggest why not you teach here. So I'm thinking I'm thinking to apply to there, inshallah, to be teacher. Why not? Inshallah, if they accept me, inshallah.
Yasarakallah.
Ameen. So it will be very good experience, new experience for me. So why not? Inshallah.
Okay, inshallah. If, for example, somebody from whether from the North Africa, from Algeria, Tunisia, Maghreb, or in any other part in Africa and in Arab, asking you, do you recommend me to go to Yogyakarta to study?
I say totally and definitely yes, because the element, the most important element is encouragement. Here, the academic atmosphere encourages students to study and to make efforts and to research. Everything is available here. Maybe this chance aren't available in our countries or many universities around the world. Here, I feel that the scholarship or the author who has the authority, I mean, they encourage the students and they provide everything that make him or her improve himself and herself, especially in academic atmosphere or academic achievement, inshallah. Okay. Alhamdulillah. I'm so happy. This is my day today.
Big congratulations again.
Alhamdulillah. Thank
you. For your graduation. For your journey.
Thank you.
Hopefully, you have a best future, a better future.
Ameen.
After undergoing all experiences, especially, for example, I just remember that. When you are studying here, on the one hand, you just arrived, I think, in Indonesia at the time, right?
Yeah.
And then your mom passed away
yeah.
in Algeria. How can you cope with that dilemma?
Yeah, it was not easy. I have arrived, let's say, 12, not 12, but 15 January, like this. After 1 week, I have received the bad news about the death of my mother. May Allah bless her.
Yes,
I mean, so I was so hesitating between to be back to homeland, passing by 4 flights, 20 hours flight. So, and go, and at the same time to between also to I was so hesitate between also to start. This is the start. I have to start my study and my journey in doctorate PhD. So thanks to PPE and all the classmates and professors and friends from international students who were with me in the UNIRES. So they encouraged me to be patient and you have to start. So and I realized that if I start, my mother will be happy. Inshallah. So this is ajr and what we call وعمل صالح ينتفع به. So yeah, this is what is important. Not to cry and to be back, and yes, I feel sad and it was so bad, let's say difficult moments, but alhamdulillah I did it finally. Alhamdulillah, and I'm sure inshallah will be she is happy now.
She is happy.
Yeah.
She's proud of you.
Yeah, alhamdulillah.
To reach this.
Alhamdulillah, yes. So thanks to UMY and thanks to my friends and my professors, they encourage me to continue. Alhamdulillah. So everything لكل مجتهد نصيب means
لكل مجتهد
نصيب. Alhamdulillah. So alhamdulillah.
For everybody who struggle, who exert their best effort, nasib, there will be reward. There will be the result.
The result, positive result, inshallah. The translation.
الحمد لله. يمكن في المستقبل نحن سنتكلم باللغة العربية
بإذن الله إن شاء الله. إن شاء الله
في هذه الفرصة ندعو في اللغة الإنجليزية
إن شاء الله. Thank you.
Again, congratulations for your achievement.
Thank you very much, my prof.
Questions? This is first time we have audience from UNY, from UMY, from the students.
International students.
International students. Hopefully, this conversation is beneficial.
Alhamdulillah.
Viewers, for all of us. I also learned a lot from you, from experience, from your struggle.
Thank you very much.
And hopefully this positive vibe can spread.
It was very nice experience, and I will not forget, inshallah, because it influenced in my personality for the best, for the better. Alhamdulillah. Thank you very much for the invitation.
You are very welcome.
Alhamdulillah.
MashaAllah. I'm so happy. Everybody is happy and proud of you, especially your mother who is seeing you from the heaven. This is my daughter.
Alhamdulillah. Thank you very much, Prof.
You're very welcome. Thank you again, guys. Hopefully this is beneficial for all of us. If you like it, please spread all over the world. Spread with your friends. And we have also guests from Afghanistan here. Next time she will be here as well to share her experience, inshallah. Thank you very much. See you again later, soon. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you.